Through to second week for the 10th time here at Wimbledon. Straight sets. You've done it without dropping a set getting through this first week, beating Ernest Gulbis today. A step up in competition for you. So through 3 matches, seems much we talk about is how you're feeling, how your game is feeling to you. Your assessment?
So far, so good. I've been enjoying the time spent on the grass. Got plenty of match play in Eastbourne. Had a title there, which was a feeling I haven't had in a while, and I just got that confidence back. Came into Wimbledon feeling very comfortable on the grass. Had a short first match, but then the second match went really well. I felt like as the tournament progresses, as days go by, I'm gradually kind of raising the level, the quality of tennis, and today was a real test because Gulbis is very unpredictable, has a huge serve, doesn't naturally come to the net after the serve, so I've figured that in one moment I just had to, kind of try to block the serve and get into the rally and trying to look for my chance to win a point from back of the court, which was working well. I think I won from 2-4 down 8-9 games in a row, so I've that obviously gave me wings for the rest of the match.
Okay, you decided to play for the first time in a long time on grass the week before. Get some confidence. Tell me what the biggest transition on going from clay to grass is for your game being successful.
Sliding. I slide a lot on the clay. Obviously, I tend to do that sometimes on the grass court as well, but you got to do it less, obviously, because the grass is completely different surface. We go from probably the slowest to the fastest surface in sport within a week, 2 weeks time. And now, with the schedule as it is, we have at least a week extended grass court season, which for the top players and the ones that go far in clay court season and Roland Garros is great because you have time to prepare for it. And it used to be, as you know, only within a few days' time from Roland Garros to Queens or Halle to kind of adapt, which is sometimes even a mission impossible. It's very difficult. So a lot of falling down. But I haven't had too many falls this year, which I'm very happy about. It means the movement improved, and yeah, I mean, so I think the grass itself makes you as a player be more aggressive, come to the net, have more variety with slice, and kind of fine touch, feel type of game. So it is very unique surface. We used to have 3 out of 4 Grand Slams just a few decades ago on this surface. Now it's only 4 weeks a year. But I do enjoy it. I think it's a really nice surface.
I got to ask you about the coach, Andre. Obviously I coached for a long time. When you look up in the box today, I'm texting him, dude, get a hat. Look at this picture right here.
Oh, my God.
How is he not wearing a lid?
Wow.
Then watch a little bit later here, goes to the towel, and tell me about your agent. How is he sitting there wearing a suit, a sweater, a scarf? Does he have an air conditioning unit?
He's a fashion trendsetter.
But he's not sweating?
I don't know, but whatever is happening, he's not revealing anything because he's always stylish, elegant, and always very confident in himself. I love Edo. Andre, I don't know, Andre, after what I've seen now, I think he should put some sunscreen before he goes out so we don't get this kind of particular scenes on the screens. But
why Andre?
Do you know about the story with Bill Norris?
Bill Norris, the trainer
with Jamie Delgado, and that story from that year in Wimbledon when he went back and forth with players around. He did some kind of whatever, just fun jokes, bets, whatever, and in the end he lost a bet, Andre, and I think he had to invite the trainer, who was Bill Norris at the time.
Great guy.
And he was supposed to slap him in the face as hard as he can. And that was part of the bet that he lost. And so Bill didn't want to do that. So he said, well, I'm going to call you back and I'm going to make you, and it was not a sunny day, I'm going to make you put a sunscreen on my head.
On the court, he did that.
And then just rub it around, and so he did that. So it's he was at least it was at least fair towards the other players. But it was a funny story. So.
So I ask you, and Brad and Darren sat with Andre for a bit for an interview that we ran this morning, and Andre explained why he was interested in working with you. Out of all of the coaches and all of the former players, why Andre for you?
Well, I looked up to Andre a lot when I was younger. Andre and Pete, obviously, at that time. Andre, my style of the game, my tennis resembled more to Andre's, and I always thought his whole story of professional career, life, everything he has been through, the highs and lows, I could relate to that. And
I lived through a few.
Yeah, well, you know better, better than me probably. So there's a lot of things that we have in common, and in this period where I kind of struggled a little bit with my feeling on the court and kind of finding new ways of inspiring myself, motivating myself. Just Andre is the right person to have alongside, and someone that I've already established with a very friendly relationship, a great connection. Someone that understands what I go through. I've worked with Boris for three and a half years, and Boris, Andre, and I, and the players that have been in those shoes, winning slams and being the best in the world, understand exactly what we all went through. So it's easy to really find a universal kind of common language. So he could and he can and he is helping me in a much more efficient way.
But maybe not just what you went through, but where you're going.
Exactly. But what I enjoy the most in aside of the fact that we can talk about 100 different subjects.
And he can go for a while.
He loves, well, anyway. But what I enjoy the most is that we're really trying to direct and kind of focus all our attention to the present moment. We really, we're not spending a lot of time talking about what comes next in 3-4 weeks or what's the plan or this and that. It's just trying to get the most out of this moment, which is right now Wimbledon for us, and we have Mario Ancic on board as well. He's a longtime friend and also someone that has been a top 10 player, someone that I share a lot of good quality times with in the past. So there's a lot of good synergy around, and I'll try to get the best out of it.
We'll take one more look at the bald head of Andre. and when you hit a few balls with him, stay away from his backhand. He can
oh my gosh. Steffi, if you're watching this.
He can still rip the backhand though, huh?
Oh my God, yes. The backhand is still there. You can wake him up in the middle of the night, the backhand, he's not going to miss a backhand.
Novak,